That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. That's the way we became the Brady Bunch.
The day is here, kids. Officially one big happy family.
Oh, Mike, it's so wonderful to have our family together as one.
This is a lot like a project we're working on at the firm.
Really? What project is that, dear?
Well, the firm is working on building a new pharmacy at St. Elizabeth Boardman.
And how does our family remind you of that?
Dad.
What are you talking about?
You see, kids, Mercy Health is a great big extended family that always comes together to support one another. And they need to build a new pharmacy.
Dad, why are we talking about this?
Peter, our family will always be there for each other, just like the staff at Mercy. The goal they have in building a new pharmacy will help so many in the community get the medications that they need.
The ambulatory pharmacy will have a direct impact on our patients because the concept is a meds to beds concept.
Many times for days after their discharge, they have not received their new prescribed medication. And oftentimes, them not receiving their new medication will result in them coming back to the emergency department or coming back to the hospital for readmission.
That is what we will now have the ability to take prescription drugs to our patients prior to discharge.
So it's critical that we get the medication to our inpatients before they're discharged from the hospital, and even some of our outpatients, so they don't have to come back to the hospital or to our emergency departments to receive additional care.
Our employees are dedicated to their role in providing healing to our patients. They actually realize that by giving back in this way, they are making our patients' lives better, over and above their call of mission to serve in a healing ministry.
Wow! Helping people get their meds before they leave the hospital? Now that's cool.
Marcia. It's not cool, it's amazing. And that person they're honoring.
I know, Sister Margaret Mary. Dad, you said she's a sister. Is she going to be living with us? I mean, we already have too many sisters.
Oh, no, not that kind of sister, Bobby. She's a sister of the Humility of Mary, and she has dedicated her life to serving those in the valley.
Golly, now I get it.
When I first became a pharmacist, I was always a very serious person, but this made me very much more serious than ever. It was a very concentrated life. I was always either reading or studying about drugs, the new drugs, and the new medical advances. And between studying pharmacy and the spiritual books that I was reading, that was my life. So the beginning, and also when I was in the pharmacy, I learned a lot about the different diseases that we have as human beings, and it made me all the more prayerful for people that are suffering, and the sick and the suffering. So it did change my prayer life because I prayed for them more than ever before. The Sisters of the Humility of Mary have worked in the hospital to carry on our charism and our legacy of meeting the needs of the community in our time. When I think of this pharmacy project of the foundation helping these people to receive their medications before they leave our hospitals, I think it's a valuable extension of our program, of our trying to bring more abundant life to God's people and to meet their needs. Not only meet them, but really respond to them, responding to the needs of the people, just like our founders did and we're trying to live in the spirit of our founders.
Creating a legacy is so important, but what is most important is this, is where we are meant to be and meant to do. And if we all come together, so many will be served.
The pharmacy project, which we are promoting at Mercy Foundation, will be a great blessing to many people in the Mahoning Valley. I ask you to be as generous as you are able with your donation. May God bless you and your families.